It's coming to play. Hell yeah. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest. Today I'm playing Into the Radius. I'm playing on a Meta Quest 3, streaming this from my PC over virtual desktop. Today is going to be a good day. I'm going to play a little longer than normal. Interesting though, last time I played I completed the first mission. I just finished sorting the stuff that I brought in from that run, and somehow I still have that mission. So I thought we'd go out there and figure out what's going on together, get another mission after that, see how the day goes. It'll be interesting to see. Also, I noticed that there used to be kind of a double barrel shotgun in there, an over-under, that you could start with. I'm not seeing it now. So I've just got my Makarov, my knife, and hopefully I'll find some good stuff while we're out there. Let's just go play the game some, get some time in, have a good day. I'd like to do 2 or 3 missions. We'll see how it goes. I'm getting kind of a late start this morning. Was really tired last night. Been training for that marathon really hard. I don't know how that's going to go. I kind of slept in this morning and cost myself a bunch of my normal recording time. We're going to see how it works out. Okay. I have continued to tweak. See, that's even open. So it remembers me coming out here, but somehow I don't have the mission objective item. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to figure this out together. We'll just sprint along. There shouldn't even be anything to fight. Shouldn't be anyway. But if there is, nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. Got everything that I've found. Looking forward to getting into some more challenging areas with the new headset, new controllers, and see how it goes. So, see, I've looted everything. Katya couldn't even repop. She didn't. So I know I turned this in last week, it just didn't save, because I remember reading the document you get for turning it in. So this is an interesting glitch. I don't think I've ever seen it, just forget that you completed a mission. But maybe it had something to do with the most recent update that just came out. 2.72, and I read the update notes on it. Not a big deal. Like, your cigarettes have a count now instead of like ammo. They adjusted like the system requirements for the game, things like that, supposedly. Not a big deal. Okay. Very interesting little glitch. That's all right. Wished I should like look back at my old video and see if I got to keep the money for the turn-in before. That would be interesting. Security level 1. And it didn't give me the document this time. See, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what's next. Hey, look. So this must spawn after doing that mission. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Be ready to do some work. Let's go get some film. Go get some film. We got plenty of time. Everything's loaded. We'll get out there. Okay. I prefer this route. So maybe we'll take the middle road. I'd like make myself uncomfortable. I'll deal with a little tower on my way to the film. Usually I'll get a little tower on the way back. So let's do it this way just for a change of pace today. I've started installing some sound deadening in my man cave, but you're still going to hear a lot of echo today. I might even need to put a carpet on the floor where I play, because I've got a concrete floor, I've got drywalls. I mean, it's never going to be completely sound deadened without totally ruining the aesthetic in my man cave. So it is what it is, but I hope it does sound a little better today, as I've got several panels on one wall, and then I've got more panels coming in, so I'll continue to improve the audio quality as much as I can, and maybe even invest in a better lavalier at some point. This one's okay, but I would say it's definitely not amazing. Say what you gotta say, lady.
The block post was part of the Soviet Army's attempt to take control of the situation in the first days following the event. But the boys who manned it, there was no way they could have done anything or helped anyone in the city. They all got so sick. And they were confused, disoriented. They had been preparing for war, even nuclear war. But they couldn't have expected something like this. Whatever it was. Whatever it is. Maybe it's just the Earth. Tired of us.
That looks really good. I had to take a moment. Take it in. The colors, the sharpness, everything looks really good. The game still impresses, even after all this time. Let me make a nice thumbnail for today. Wow, look how good that water looks. Man. That's why VR is the best. That's why it's the best. You don't get that feeling in flat screen gaming. I'm not hating on anybody that loves flat screen gaming or even prefers it, but to me, VR is just where it's at. It's not even close. Like, I have skipped quite a few games this year that ordinarily I would have been very interested in. But they don't have VR support.
Is Max coming out to play?
Oh yeah, Max is coming to play. Hell yeah. That went well. That went well. These new controllers feel so good. Game's running a little stuttery today. I've been having a hard time getting my codec exactly right. Let's go ahead and use that. And put it there. See if I can grab the other one through this. Put that in the cell pile. Nice. Make sure this is full. Good, 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 good. Things are going very well today. Looks so good. Man, it looks so good. It's crazy. Can't wait for the next Radius game. That's one of my most successful clearings of this building. Like, that just went well. Alright. I don't know if I'll keep that or not. Keep some extra ammo. Nice. Not amazingly, but stuff we need. And that's kind of key. My goal is to do a complete playthrough on this, but not necessarily a super thorough one. Let's roll. Check out downstairs real quick. Sometimes there's a little something in there. Go clear the motor pool, get our film, maybe even go out on another mission after that. I don't know. Things are going smooth. Things are going smooth. Brought way too many spare knives. That's all right. Oh, the cabinets. Let's talk about this marathon attempt. Early in the year, like kind of promised myself and everyone else that I was gonna at least attempt and hopefully successfully do a marathon this year, which, for those that don't know, that means run 26.2 miles, which exceeds my previous longest run, which happened like 8 years ago or something, by double, right? And I was in bad shape at that previous longest run. And I started off pretty good. Like I was training regularly, I was putting in the time, and then I got busy, changed jobs, some life stress, fell off the wagon pretty hard, didn't train for like 3 months, right? And then a person discovered my channel and started watching all my videos and commenting on my videos. It happens occasionally where someone will happen along, they've not seen my content before, and they'll take interest. And he called me out on the marathon thing. His name was Jimmy for the Win. I haven't seen him in a while. Called me out on the marathon thing, so I kind of rededicated myself to it. And I've been running 15 plus miles a week. I've been doing intervals, I've been doing like zone 2 training, like I've been taking it serious, been going for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. Like it's getting cold. I'm running out of gear. Like I'm gonna try, I'm gonna go for it. Yesterday I ran 7.5 and like had some pain in my left foot and tightness in my lower abdomen, like I needed to stretch. It's really tight today. So I worry, how am I gonna hold up for 26 miles if I've got this kind of tightness and soreness after 7.5? Like I wasn't tired. My cardio was okay. My knees and my thighs held up. That left foot did hurt some, but I could run through that for a long time. But that tightness was becoming a real thing. So it'll be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Nothing in there. So we've got a shooter in here. Let's go introduce him to this. That went well. Dang it. You know what? That guy was super durable. Let's talk about that for a second. Like knifed him and 3 rounds. Oh well. Let's get our loot in. Make sure I reloaded this. I don't remember I did. Okay, cool. Anything else of note? Not a ton of interest. That's all right. Playing well today. In general, I got a hard time drawing the Makarov there for some reason. I know like a body tracking feature is coming to the Quest 3 with the lower cameras. Well, listen to Katya real quick.
My father was a truck driver. He'd be away for long periods of time on inner city routes. I wish he'd been away when the event happened. But it was right around his birthday. We still had unfinished cake in the fridge. Napoleon, his favorite. He taught me to drive when I was very young. We had a lot of fun. My father was the silent type and didn't spend much time with us girls, but driving was something he could share with me. Though we didn't know when or how I'd get a car of my own. I was really looking forward to that day. The freedom. And what do I have to look forward to now? You might be my only hope. No pressure.
I want to point out one of the challenges I see with using, well, what was I talking about before? I want to finish that thought. Hang on, I think I've completely lost it. I think it's gone. Oh, yeah, the Quest 3's lower cameras, supposedly you'd be able to do like an upper body tracking thing with them. And that would be useful for like moments there where I couldn't find my Makarov. It's because my real life body wasn't in the same position as my avatar. So the upper body tracking, you know, is useful for more than just social interaction. It will be more natural to reach and grab for things that you're not looking at. So you don't exactly know where they are, right? But you know where they should be because muscle memory. So I'm excited about that because I think that will make a huge difference. One of the things I've struggled with a lot in VR is trying to grab things without directly looking at them. Now let's talk about what Katya just said. I remember that. I remember when I was going to get my license for the first time, this notion of like freedom, you know. But it wasn't really my idea. Oh, how good does that look? It was like the idea from my parents' generation, and I would kind of repeat it because I was taught that idea. The idea that my license would provide me with freedom and adventure. But I kind of already knew that that wasn't going to be the case. It's not that I couldn't go places. It's that, one, despite the fact I had a job while I was still in school, I really couldn't afford to go places. Like, insurance was so expensive. Vehicle repairs were so expensive. Fuel wasn't that expensive when I was first driving. Like, fuel was less than $1 a gallon, but still, really couldn't afford to go places. And there really wasn't anywhere to go. That was kind of the big thing. I mean, back when I was first driving, you still had these things called malls, right? And they were kind of everywhere, and you could go walk around, and there were stores that actually had things that you might be interested in buying. It's not like now, where there are very few malls still around, and there's really nothing to buy there anyway, unless you want a bunch of stupid hats, or shoes, or some kind of garbage trinkets. You know what I mean? Shopping online wasn't a thing then, so that's how you got stuff. And like I remember my video game news still came from like Game Informer magazine. So I would read about games, and then I would go to a local game store, of which there were a couple, and try to find said game, you know? But sometimes, because you got your news through a magazine, you'd even just go to the game store to look and see what games existed. It's not like now, where like you've been looking for this thing to come out for quite a while, reading articles on every day, seeing devs respond on Twitter or X talking about the game every day. You know what I mean? You used to go to the game store literally just to see what was even out there. Stupid grass. Really felt like I adequately lighted the grass there, but that's okay. So you go in there and look around, read the back of boxes. Devs had put this nonsense hype on the back of boxes that just like absolutely wasn't true, which, I mean, that hasn't changed exactly, but okay. We got the mission objective. We'll just clean up loot a little bit because we cleared the building, even though there's not going to be great loot here because I'm playing the vanilla version of the game. And like one thing they could do is they could just turn up the general loot value and that would make the game more fun. Or not necessarily the value, make there more interesting items show up. What I'm really looking forward to finding is a mask. Because right now I can't go into gas clouds to recover the nice valuable anomalies that I need so dearly. We're doing okay. Man, even that stuff looks good. So things have changed a lot. My point of the story was, even coming right behind my parents' generation where a vehicle genuinely was freedom and adventure, I kind of knew better already. You know what I mean? So Katya's little story there about freedom and adventure with a vehicle. Where would you go? Like there used to be places to go, kind of, but outside of like the social interaction, even then, come on. Work with me, bro. Work with me, bro. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty cool. That looks awesome. Look at that. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Let's do some thumbnail crafting. That's not going to show up very well. Maybe we'll use it anyway. That would be cool. Pretty good little bag. Got our objective. Let's go home. Like going places kind of, like the point was to go hang out with people more than anything. And now most people hang out online. You know, you join a party chat, you play some walkabout mini golf together. Like I have less local real life friends. I never had a ton of them, right? Because I was shy and awkward, and I grew up out in the country by myself. There was like 2 kids on the road to hang out with, and they were busy a lot of the time. So I spent a lot of time alone. And we didn't have internet, and we didn't have cable TV, right? So I grew up very awkward and shy and didn't know things about things. So I never really had a lot of friends. But then nowadays, you can hang out with people online. So you don't need to make that effort to hang out with people live. Where are you? I hear you, but I do not see you. There you are. 3 bullets seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. Okay. Let's head home. Yeah. The world's changed so much in such a short amount of time. The really interesting thing is the older you get, a certain amount of time doesn't seem like that long anymore. Like, when I was young, 100 years sounded like this impossible amount of time. But it doesn't seem like that long now. And when you look back at the history of your town and find pictures of what it was like 100 years ago, there were things being built then that people don't even remember now. There were trains where trains don't run anymore. There was infrastructure and attractions in place that people have, not only did they build and enjoy, they have lost and forgotten, and nobody knows it was even there. You will find stuff that is only 100 years old that people don't even know used to be there. And it's not that long. Like, you probably know somebody in your life over 70 years old. It is not that long. And it goes fast. It's something to think about. Like, facilities existed where people made their lives, where they earned their wage and their living and lived, and that stuff's gone. And nobody even remembers that it was there, not really. Outside of some old pictures. I wonder if that kind of progress, that kind of evolution will continue. Because we went through this time of rapid growth and development and advancement in the physical world. And now that rapid growth and development is in the virtual world. So I wonder, like, if that rapid change to our physical environment, really cool things being invested in and built, canals and railroads and tunnels and stuff, it's gone and lost now. They're not going to spend money on that stuff like they used to. They're not, because people are spending money building the virtual world. People spend more time in the virtual world than they do in their real world. I mean, you sleep and you work, but you're not there because you want to be there. You want to be here. Something to think about. Something to think about. Let's deliver a little mission and have a story time. Today was a good day. Documents. Total recall. Is someone trying to mess things up? Because we can't all be losing our mind. Everyone just keeps losing their stuff. My precious Kodak roll that Uncle Demon got me from Japan is gone as well. Dad put it in his desk at the depot office and never saw it again. All the family photos I took are gone now. You guys probably don't remember taking pictures on film. In my school, we even had like a darkroom class where we learned to develop. I don't think you can sell this thing. Seems like one of them, the cracked one, is for missions, right? We'd take pictures and develop the film. It was kind of cool. Don't have a ton of things to sell because I want to keep most of it. Because eventually I'll be switching over. But we do have a little pile of loot here. If you have a guess as to the value of this pile of stuff and things, I know it's not a very big pile. Was that your number? It's not bad. You know, I enjoy the early part of the game because you make very good money very quickly, and it's not that big a deal. You don't have to invest that much ammunition. There's not that much risk. And then at some point, like, it gets kind of hard, except to go out and recover the anomalies. Let's organize some of this stuff and think. See what the next mission is. When I originally started the day, I thought I might do 3, but I'm feeling satisfied with my effort today. I feel like today was a pretty good day. Things ran well, things played well, a lot of success out there. And we just got some side missions. Where is that? Find that container. Find a neon. I hate neons. And I don't have a mask. Broken shard. There's 2 of them. I've got 1. We'll grab that. Maybe not. Maybe there's just a... Let's see if I can turn that in. Let's see if I can turn that in. I'm gonna step on this. Prevent future apocalypse. How's the condition on everything? Good. No. Here we go. Nice. Here we go. An extra 650. That was easy. That was easy. I think we have to do several side missions to unlock the next main mission. Yeah. Oh, look, it even tells you now. So I only have to do one more side mission and I unlock the next. Let's run out and get the container just because it's going to be super easy. We'll run out and get this container and come back. And we'll have done a good handful of little missions today and we'll call it. I'm starting to kind of run out of things I wanted to talk about today, but it'd be nice to get this mission out. And then I think it's been a long time since I did these early security level missions. I think next will be going to the village probably. Okay, we're gonna have to kick on some additional lights. Yeah. So it's dark and dangerous. By the way, what did you guys think of the variety of content recently with the puzzle game, The Seventh Guest, trying Vampire the Masquerade Justice? Let me know what you thought about that. My most successful videos from a view, like, and comment perspective are always my Into the Radius runs. And I don't really know exactly why that is, because I think it's a great content creation game. I think I've created a ton of videos for it. Maybe my subscriber base is here because I played Radius and they liked it. Okay, so we'll get that out there. But I think the other games I play are also very interesting. And I think my personality is pretty much the same regardless. Ooh, I don't have my location on the map. That's fun. That makes this more challenging. We'll leave that off. Have to navigate by landmark, etc. That's way more interesting than having just a little arrow telling you where you are. So let me know, comment below, what you guys think of when I do different content. Yes. There we go. I've not been as successful with the knife today as normal, so that felt good. Shouldn't be any shooters up here. Sometimes there is, though. Should be somewhere along this bluff. And you know, honestly, for the people that like the Radius videos and they don't like the other stuff, that's cool. I am grateful for people that share their time with me any way that they prefer. And when they're tired of me and go away for a while, I get it. It's all good. It's all good. It really kind of blows my mind, the people that do spend their time with me. Make sure I'm not confused here. Let's go this way and see if we can find it. But it should be around here, and probably to the right. There it is. Okay. Well, that was easy. That was easy. I'll probably sell that extra shotgun too. Like when you get out and you clear an area, it makes sense to do as many missions as you can during that tide wave, just because you don't use as much ammo re-clearing the area every time. So even though it's a little uncomfortable being out in the dark, you can't see the enemies, especially because the enemies blend in with the environment much more at night, raising the difficulty. And they can see you kind of as well as they normally would, in my opinion. Like, I don't know actually if the game's coded to make stealth more viable at night. It probably is. In my opinion, stealth is not super viable in this game anyway, outside of modding. So there are challenges, but if you've already cleared an area during the day, it's very much worth your time to run out and get as many missions as you can before passing the tide wave, rather than just sleeping away the nights. Okay. Easy. Let's go. Today was a good day. It's been a while since I did kind of a longer run, so I wanted to do this anyway. I've been promising to do this for a while. Nice longer run, make some headway. We're going to play through this game again. Stoked about the next Radius experience, because this is still a great experience. Let's go. One time I experimented with weapon durability when it comes to selling things. And those experiments indicated that it was worth fixing something up before you sold it, for sure. We'll give this a quick brush, even though I don't have a ramrod yet. Not the Stilteak Studios jam, but we're going to do a little ASMR cleaning. Okay. Man, everything looks so good. Look at that model. Look at that model. That is just fantastic. What a great looking game. You just don't get that in flat games. You can't get so close to really examine something in a flat game without it becoming very uncomfortable and crowding your vision. Just looks so good. Let's see if we can do the underside real quick. And this thing will be as good as I'm going to get it for the sale. Next week I'll sort my inventory and we'll make some more good headway. That'll work for now. That'll work for now. Also, look how shiny. Look how shiny. Okay. 90 bucks. That's okay. All right. This will unlock the next story mission. Didn't pay very well, but that's okay. We're up to 67.80. Pretty good. Pretty good. Missing documents in Blotki Village. Easy. It's a good mission. Still got to unlock the shortcut. So we'll do this next week. We've still got loads of time on this. Probably go through the train yard, clear all those enemies, unlock the secret shortcut, get the document. Next week will be fun. Next week will be fun. Hey, we got another sample container, and it's on the way. So we'll take that too. Cool. Very good day. Very good day. Next week's going to be fun as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I think I'm going to put this up on Monday. I always put my Radius videos up on Friday. This week I'm going to put it up on Monday because I got some other stuff I want to play in the week, but this is the most important video I do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you have a good week. Hopefully you put together some fun weekend plans. Hopefully you spend your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.